Let me just start by introducing myself. My name is Moshe Geffen. I was born 47 years ago in Boston. Came to Israel at the age of 4. I am married, have 4 kids, 1 grandchild, 1 on the way. I've been a first responder for the past 15 years, and I'm in the from the age of 15. And I've been a firefighter for the past 22 years, starting out in Gush Katif. I'm an EMT, and I'm part of the high angle rescue unit. I'll start with at October 7th. Started on the way to shift. We already hear the explosions from far away, and we get right away sent to Ashkelon. Firefighter and I'm a team leader, I'm a team commander, and we're running from one scene to another. What I'm saying is that you run to a scene, do a quick sweep, drop electricity, disconnect gas, do another sweep, make sure there's no one in the apartment. After we leave the apartment, we go to the next scene. If there's a fire, we put it out. If there's someone to rescue, and there were, we take them out, bring them to the ambulance services, and go to the next scene. While we're running from scene to scene, we get to the station, and we find out that 3 of our friends, very good friends of mine, are not answering their phones. Later on, we find out that my captain was Shalom Saban, that the 30th day was today, was shot by an RPG, and then they shot him again to make sure he's dead from blank zero. Another friend of mine that was on the way to shift, Arik, was also shot down. And the 3rd, we're waiting for a response from him, but nothing. He was living in a yeshuv called Netiv Asara. And later on, we found out he had a battle with the terrorist himself with his 9mm, shot 3 of them dead. And then they threw a grenade towards his family. He jumped under his grenade to save his 2 kids. What made it even worse, the next day we found out that his oldest son was also killed on the beach of Zikim. One of the hardest levi's I've ever been at, a father and a son. It's hard to describe. If you don't mind, I also want to keep on a little bit what the dilemmas of a commander that day. I have a team of 2 firefighters with me on the truck. And now I have to decide if on any time there's an alarm, we take cover or we keep on from one call to another. But we also have to remember that the people of Ashkelon and the Sderot want to know that there's a team on the way towards them, that there's someone on the way to help them out, to save their lives. And at the end, I gave the order that we're good to keep on. My team said, let's go. We've got a job to do. And we just kept on from one call to another. One scene that I will not forget, we were on the way to a direct hit on the building, 8th, 9th floor. And on the way up, I see a family all on the steps between the 3rd and 4th floor. The mother's trying to hold it together. 2 of the kids are crying hysterically, and one of them has what's called the 1,000-yard look. He's just looking to the air. I have no time to really give them to try making them feel stronger. Instead, keep on get to 8th floor. Now you have to realize it's full bunker gear plus a bulletproof vest. All right, not the lightest thing. We did 3-4 times that day. And we get to the apartments, break into them, do a quick search, no one's inside it, do a second search, no one's inside. And this time I said, I'm going to give 2-3 minutes to this family. Give the kids a little high five, try putting a smile on their face. The sight of those kids just scares us. That day was a day that I will never forget. Running after the rockets, but at the same time, the thought that we're helping out. Am Yisrael knows, the civilians of Israel know that we're there for them. We switched to working double shifts. That means a day on, day off. And we recruited quickly Army firefighters to help us out. Of course, later on, Tad will tell you his part. He's part of the Lava unit. Also, couldn't live without them. The moment they came on scene, it was like oxygen. We want to make sure that Am Yisrael, that the people in Israel know that we are there for them the whole time. We're going to be in the fire, under fire, whatever's needed. I was asked what keeps us going. So there are 3 main things. First of all, our family. Going every day to work, coming home. My wife is there, knowing to ask the right questions. And before I leave to work, say to me, Moshe, I love you, keep safe. And I know that she's holding it together for the family. The second thing are the people in Israel. We're always getting cakes, we're getting food, we're getting the best feeling from the people in Israel telling us, keep on, you keep us safe. We're good to give you the feeling, morale is high. That's amazing. And the third, and one of the most important things, is the support around the world. It's knowing from friends around the world, them calling, asking, how are you doing? And it's such a good feeling when you get a phone call from Texas, from a firefighter from Dallas, from Boston, from New York, and the American firefighters that came to Israel to give us a hand. Most of them not Jewish, just to say, we are with you. We support you. And then during the day, while you're working and you're running from one call to another, and you're saying, when will this day end? And you're thinking, who's going to give us support? Lava comes, gives you a hand, and then you see, wait a second. They're on all the doors, there's the same sticker. We have 200 trucks that JNF gave that helped donate to the Israeli Fire Department. And as you can see in the background, it's with the truck that I drive today in my station. It's a JNF truck, okay? And it's equipment that comes and saves lives, all right? It's you guys are supporting us to save lives. It's not something that is easy to, not everyone has that privilege. I have the privilege to save lives. By you guys helping us every day, supporting from far, it helps us save lives. I gave you my perspective of what I went through that day. I would also want Tyler to give his perspective. And again, I can only say thank you. Thank you so much for your support. We feel it in the fire department very, very much. Thank you, JNF. Thank you to all of you in the US.